Hey everyone, Joe here. I just want to make a video today going over two very different types of shelter systems that I have and why I chose to start with one system over the other for my Appalachian Trail through hike. So on the left is my hammock system and on the right is my tent system. Everything you see from my tent system is from my gearless video, and that is going to be because I will be starting off with the tent system for my AT through hike. I'll leave a list of everything you see here in the description below. The total weight of everything you see from my tent setup is going to be around 110, 112 ounces or 6.8 pounds, I believe. I'll definitely have the weight listed. My tent setup does weigh more than my hammock system over here, which consists of a 20-degree top quilt and a 20-degree bottom quilt, and then my hammock is going to be the Warbonnet Blackbird XLC with the cinch buckles, and then below that I have the Mambajamba tarp, also from Warbonnet. So in terms of weight, the hammock setup does weigh about a half a pound lighter than my tent setup, and one of the reasons why I was contemplating using the hammock setup is because I find it very useful that you can be able to hang anywhere, so you don't have to worry about terrain, rocks if you're on an incline. I think another pro to using a hammock is that if there's a instance where the weather turns bad really quickly, it's easy just to set up your tarp and then you will have instant cover. The reason why I am not starting off the Appalachian Trail with my hammock setup is because I've only used it a handful of times. I'm still not 100% comfortable as to how to set up my hammock and if I am even doing it correctly. I haven't had anybody show me how to hang it correctly. I typically depend on YouTube and a lot of Shug's videos for this area. But I will admit that I do sleep pretty well in a hammock. So although I am starting off the AT with my tent system, which does weigh a little bit more, I am contemplating once I get to Harper's Ferry, West Virginia or Pennsylvania, that I should switch to my hammock setup. And I live in New Jersey, so I know how rocky the terrain can be in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York along the AT. So because of the rocky terrain, I definitely see that as a huge pro as to why a hammock could be a better option for the AT, and again, it is also lighter than my tent setup. As a quick note, you could also there are lighter hammocks that you can use. My Warbonnet Blackbird XLC weighs about 27 or 28 ounces. There's plenty of other hammocks such as Dream hammocks or Chameleon hammocks that you can use that are a lot lighter weight, especially for the summertime. One thing I will be doing though to lower the weight of my tent setup is I will be replacing my sleeping bag once it gets warmer. It is a 10-degree bag, but once the temperature rises, I will be switching that for most likely my top quilt, my 20-degree top quilt there, and then I will also be getting rid of the sleeping bag liner as well. So there will be some changes to my shelter system. However, I don't think it will be anything drastic. I'll make a judgment call when I get more north whether or not I will change to the hammock system. Probably the big reason why I am choosing the tent system over the hammock is because although it weighs heavier, I feel a lot more comfortable setting it up, being as though I've done it a lot more. And I think that even though it weighs more, I think that in case there was any room for error, I would have better understanding of what to do than for a hammock. I'm still not familiar with hammocking. It's just something that I was experimenting in 2018, and something that I'm still going to try to do. But for right now, I will be starting off the AT with my tent system that you see here, and I will leave a list of all the items that you see in this video. So that was it for this video. Just wanted to make a quick summary as to why I'm choosing the my tent setup over my hammock setup. Although the tent setup is slightly Heavier, I think that it would be more comfortable for me. So that's just my recommendation. Choose whatever you think is going to make you more comfortable on the trail. And yeah, that's it. I don't see any large pieces of gear changing at this time. So thanks for watching.